day to day, there's a lot of volatility, there's a lot of fear, but awareness of Bitcoin's going up, knowledge of Bitcoin's going up, respect of Bitcoin's going up, liquidity of Bitcoin's going up. The Bitcoin startup ecosystem are getting better. They're getting more well funded. They're becoming more successful. They're finding more product market fit. But this is like a journey of, 100+ years.
When you look at Bitcoin right now, I think people are seeing it kind of chop sideways. Like they're wondering where we are in the cycle. There's all this speculation. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about the prospects right now and all these recent developments compared to maybe previous cycles? Your just experience, what's your gut feeling? Tell us a little bit, man. Just want to get in your head a little bit.
Yeah, well, people know that I'm always very bullish, so nothing changes there. But part of that bullishness just, kind of goes into my mental models of how Bitcoin adoption happens. I think that they're pretty well aligned with what we're seeing, as well as just general long-term thinking around Bitcoin. I think of Bitcoin in terms of like these cycles, and if you were to think about, hey, the prehistory of Bitcoin is between now and all the halvings being over. We're not even at close to the beginning. We've done 4 halvings. There's going to be 33 total. Sorry, yeah, 30, 33 total, including the one where we go from 1 Satoshi block subsidies to 0 Satoshis. So, that long-term thinking helps me stay bullish, because when I think of Bitcoin, I think of its adoption in terms of it is a paradigm shift in money, and it is a new protocol for value communications for humans, and one that takes time, but 2, the changes are so massive that none of us can actually be bullish enough. None of us can think through, if you live in a world before electrification, it's impossible for you to have been bullish enough on electrification. So I think Bitcoin is that kind of a paradigm shift. So I'm always staying super bullish. When it comes to right now, when I look at, Bitcoin as a narrative, Bitcoin as a voting block, Bitcoin as kind of a community and institution, I think it's doing extremely well. So, day to day, there's a lot of volatility, there's a lot of fear, but awareness of Bitcoin's going up, knowledge of Bitcoin's going up, respect of Bitcoin's going up, liquidity of Bitcoin's going up. The Bitcoin startup ecosystem, like Swan and many others, are getting better. They're getting more well funded. They're becoming more successful. They're finding more product market fit. And yeah, there's a lot of things we got to work through, but this is like a journey of 100+ years. So, and if it's not, then I think Bitcoin's going to fail, and I think we all have to accept that that's potentially an outcome. I'm still pretty optimistic despite that being a potential. So, on the road to a new paradigm, there's going to be a lot of volatility. There's going to be a lot of confusion. But, I think when you look at Bitcoin and its potential, it's just mind-boggling. And the best way that I can describe it, I think I first said this on Natalie's podcast. But, Bitcoiners loves talking about infinity divided by 21 million. But if Bitcoin's a better system, then infinity will get bigger as well, because right now we're hampered by how bad the fiat system is right now, and the fiat system is blocking human potential. So if Bitcoin unlocks that and amplifies that, then infinity actually gets bigger. So it's hard to grok what that means, and and how to express that in BTC terms. But I just think we're super, super early, and take advantage of the crab market. Stack as much as you can before more people get clued in.
Yeah, it reminds me of the quote, like scarcity in the money creates abundance everywhere else, right? Whereas abundance in the money does the exact opposite. And I think you're right. I mean, it's exciting to think about like what saving would mean to like human productivity, like being able to save again, because you think about its impact on investment, and maybe we'll find better ways to harness energy, and then things get more and more abundant, and it's just this flywheel, right? So it's exciting. That's totally the long term that potential that we have to like always consider and zoom out, stop thinking about the price so much. And I think I love some of the things you listed, because going back 4 years, I mean, it's just night and day in terms of awareness, education, the products that we have available, the companies that are building, the infrastructure, even like regulatory clarity, things like that. I mean, it's all been positive when you zoom out. And so I just expect that trend to continue.